So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, and a shot! Well, now that's another chance! That's a half-decent try.
Stoichkov did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Now it's Pulisic. Rafael Leao, taken off it pretty forcefully. Gets into some space. Stoichkov. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Fiddles it through. Danielson. Cleared away. That has been knocked clear. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
So it is still 0-0. Roberto Carlos. And it's Maradona. And he's in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Number 4, Danielson. Danielson. Danielson.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Al Nassr are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Hernandez. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Tomori, forwards and with intent. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And they can counter here. Now it's Fofana. Jovic, Rafael Leao. Now there's a fine ball. Pulisic! Oh, it's a lovely, delicate pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Luis Garcia. Nicely worked. And he's straight offside. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Pulisic. Al Nassr are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Header! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
The goal scorer for Milan. After 40
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Reinders.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And Tomori. Jimenez. Pulisic. He's picked his way through. Jovic. He's had a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on through. Oh, what has happened here? They want to be quick to recover this. And there is the half-time whistle. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Milan get the ball rolling for the second period. Well timed, excellent interception. Ruben Dias. And it's Maradona. Luis Garcia. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that has been slung wide. Oh, it's come loose. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is... And the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Stoichkov really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. Hits one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Nicely weighted ball. Cafu! Well, that is one way to stop him.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
It's a mighty effort! And another try! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Xavi Alonso and Maradona. Maradona is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And he's there to get it away. Milan have it back and can go again. Hernandez. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Rafael Leao is flagged offside.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Substitution.
Reinders. Gabia. And here's Abraham. Oh, sweet feet. Rafael Leao! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Maradona looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Al Nassr need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Deftly done. Abraham! Oh, that was vital. And he thumps it clear. There will be 4 extra minutes.
Abraham!
He gets big! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Abraham cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And that is that. Al Nassr did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Al Nassr absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about, a painful reminder of where standards really need to be.
Many thanks to Jim. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He's picked his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Christian Eriksen. He's super accurate with both feet, Peter, and able to deliver a cross or a through ball with just the perfect bend or indeed weight. All this allied to great awareness and vision, which make him a massive creative talent. What I really like about Eriksen, though, is that he's got the energy and the determination to keep going for 90 minutes every game. He's a trier.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Ugarte. Garnacho. Now Ugarte. Garnat. He's had a hit! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Xavi Alonso, and here's Stoichkov.
Stoichkov really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Very nicely done.
Al Nassr really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Cafu. Ambrosini. Now Ruben Dias. And it's Maradona.
Manchester United really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And the pass is intercepted.
Al Nassr truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Lindelof. Ugarte. Garnacho in acres of space out wide. Cafu. Maradona.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Stoichkov. Maradona. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
And a quick reminder today to
It's a
please
dressing
take
room
all
that
the
needs
located
rousing
by
at
the
half-time
entrance
because
gate.
in
Thank
truth
you
they've
very
not
much
really
for
been
your
at it so
cooperation.
far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Al Nassr can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Adams moved on forwards. Denilson. Lindelof.
Pretty robust defending.
Mazraoui. Eriksson. Al Nassr still this single goal behind. Cafu. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And it's Maradona. Luis Garcia. Chance to shoot now.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Ambrosini played out to the right. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Maradona. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Ruben Dias. It's Xabi Alonso. Danielson. Danielson on a charge down the left.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Hoyland. Coming on to replace him is number 11, Zirkzee.
Ugarte. Menu. Ugarte. Out to the left it goes. Menu pinches it off him. Luis Garcia. And it's Stoichkov. Oh, good spread. Lovely feet. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now is this the final assault? He is just caressing the ball. There's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Danielson clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution on the field. Number 37.
Manchester United can make their change now with a break in play.
Number 41. Coming on the field.
And that has been cleared.
Al Nassr need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
20, Diogo Dalot. 2 added minutes.
Nicely
has been
spread.
indicated.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or, indeed, getting too comfortable.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Denilson. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Nicely aimed pass. Denilson. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, such a clever touch. Denilson. And here's Stoichkov. Chance! There it is! Al Nassr take the lead. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Number 20.
Al Nassr have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xavi Alonso. And it's Maradona. Well, that has not gone well. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Showing great feet there. He's picked his way through. Oh, look at the space here. Hits one! And yes, it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Referee's given a throw. And here's Rafinha. And the whistle goes for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Al Nassr sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So off we go once more. Pedri. Rafinha. Oh, he's been caught napping. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Al Nassr have the chance to go the other way. Danielson will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. De Jong and Fermin. Rafinha. Pedri. Ferran Torres gets his pass away, and he's taking no chances there. Fermin with the short one. There's the shot! No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
They've played it short. Pedri tries the cut back.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Pedri.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Fermin. This is De Jong. Pedri. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's had a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
And it's Stoichkov. Martinez.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He has found the way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Nice physical challenge. Koundé. Always onto this. Oh, played right into his path. Now it's Stoichkov. Maradona. Danger averted for now.
Substitution.
Great defending, strong and determined. Al Nassr can consider themselves just about safe now. Pedri. Pau Victor. Out to the right. Great chance! Sticks it away! And what a climax we have here!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Pau Kubasi makes the interception. Fermin. Yamal.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Fermin. So that's it. It is all over. Al Nassr have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Denilson picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Al Nassr really had a measure of control throughout and strengthened their grip on a victory as the game progressed.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And the pass is intercepted. Denilson. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I'm a real fan of this guy, Ruben Dias. Portugal do have the reputation, not just of producing great wingers, but great centre-halves too. And I see him as the latest in line. Okay, he can be quite conservative and he won't wow you with inch-perfect long-range passes, but he's incredibly solid.
Okay, interesting. Ince. And that is expertly dealt with. Luis Garcia. And it's Maradona. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail.
Ince! Oh, split-second reaction.
Ince actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Only partially clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Ronaldo receives it in a good position here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Luis Garcia. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Watford look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Musa Sissoko. Xavi Alonso. Maradona. And he was quick to react. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. I think they've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he cuts out the supply. Luis Garcia. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, perfectly measured that. Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, that's nice. Oh, shooting chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Roberto Carlos tries to clear. Al Nassr have the chance to go the other way.
The attendance for this
Denilson.
match was 71,550.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong. Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Maradona. It's Roberto Carlos. To Denilson. Denilson going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Maradona. That is good strength.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Al Nassr are repeatedly frustrated here in the face of this rearguard. Time is getting away from them. And he's had a hit! Oh, such a clever touch. It's...
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
He could be in here. And we're done. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He's looking for the runner here. It's a pretty loose pass. Kudus. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think Ward-Prowse will have a key role, Peter. He will undoubtedly be asked to set the tempo. He's someone who we've known about since his early days. He did fade for a little while, but he's back stronger than ever now, and he's showing a lot more snap, more personality, more assertion, and central midfield is certainly his best role.
Okay, interesting. Now it's Bowen. De Ligt clears. Todibo.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
West Ham were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Cafu. Good ball over the top. Ward-Prowse. Emerson. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, that was vital. Carlos Soler. Todibo. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Lucas Paqueta.
Such good technique.
Almost half an hour in now. Oh, no joy this time. Ward-Prowse. He's found a way through. Lucas Paqueta. Well played, important challenge that. Van der Vaart, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Maradona! Maradona! Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Xavi Alonso. Now it's Nate, and the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's really well cleared. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that's really well manoeuvred. And the ball's a good one here. Goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but... And it's half-time here. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Madrid, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. He won't be happy with that one. Not the most accurate pass. Areola is there to clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, it's come loose. Gets good distance on it. Well, they've got it again. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Pinches it off him.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Lucas Paqueta. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble.
Can he finish? He's got away with one there. Lucas Paqueta. No, he refuses to take the bait. And here's Maradona. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. Footballing with usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Areola can claim that. And they've got a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Lucas Paqueta. Coming on to replace him is number 7.
Neymar. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And he was quick to react. Madrid can consider themselves just about safe now. Somerville, looking for the runner. Now it's Carlos Soler. Bowen.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
It will be 3 minutes at a time.
Bowen. Maradona. Maradona! And for a moment, time stood still. Emerson. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Neymar, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes, while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
Walsh. Lobbed in behind. Up he goes! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Xabi Alonso. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Madrid still without a single shot on target. Roberto Carlos. He is through here. Can he finish? He's got away with one there.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Luton were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Passing is crisp and sharp. Face, great hit! Goal! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Luton are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Neymar, Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Walsh. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Chong. Oh, that is a nice touch. Look at the space here. Nice interception, well timed.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Maradona. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's had a hit! No mistake! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Luton are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, good take in a good area. Tries a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Chong running with the ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Chong looking here to chip it through, and the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Ruben Dias. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And they win it back again. Walsh. Chong. Adams aimed beyond the defence. No luck with that dink over the top. Walsh.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Has a go! It's in! Late drama! Late goal! This will be one frantic ending!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
The goal scorer after 86 minutes is...
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
And he skips past his man.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And it's Roberto Carlos. Big chance! And that is as far as it goes. Madrid perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Danger averted for now. Roberto Carlos could try cutting inside here. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to dink it in. No luck with that dink over the top. Neymar. And the shot! They've scored! There is the breakthrough! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pass is just off target. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good strength.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's picked out the run. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Clark. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Cristiano Ronaldo. Clark. Xavi Alonso. That is ended up in no man's land. Clark.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now he's off and running. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Luis Garcia. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Danielson. Looking for the run.
There will be one.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And we've reached half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Madrid lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far, a stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
And they win it back again. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Clark. It's a really well-measured ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Can he put it away? It's there! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now the finish! He's missed, but not by that far.
Cristiano Ronaldo certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Adams wins the duel this time. Oh, and And they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now Ruben Dias.
Cafu.
Cristiano Ronaldo, looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he's profited handsomely.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Hits off target and by quite a way. And claimed it back swiftly. Phillips. Clark. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Danielson. Closing in on goal. Now there's a real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, and one more try! Now, who's going to be first to this?
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Adams.
Cafu.
Now De Bruyne.
There will be 1 minute.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
A quick announcement today.
Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Hudson-Odoi, is one of the gems in a great generation.
He's got the shot away! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Anderson. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. De Bruyne, quality ball. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Denilson, cross goes in there, and a header! He's beaten the keeper, it's in! First blood drawn. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Number 21, Neymar! Neymar! Neymar!
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now there's a fine ball. Xavi Alonso to Denilson. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He won't be happy with that one. Wood. De Bruyne cuts out the pass. Luis Garcia. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now he's off and running. Adams. Madrid are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Looking here to chip it through. And he's gone looking for safety. Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Hudson-Odoi proves just a little bit too strong.
There will be 1 minute added time.
The ball's gone astray. And we hit half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Madrid come in, having established that lead, a game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. Real chance! Caught offside that time. And he's managed to get rid. Wood. Hudson-Odoi. Wood. Wood! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And that has been cleared. Now, can they get it back? Now it's Wood.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh no, this does not look good. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Neymar. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
The attendance for this
So, Jim,
match
what are you
is
thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Nottingham trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Pass is just off target. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he can clear it away. Anderson. Hudson-Odoi. Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide.
That's good defensive concentration. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He gets big! It's deflected. Hudson-Odoi. Pass somewhat off target. Can he get it through? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
That's it! And he's heaved it away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Anderson. That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal.